Alright, howdy Sayora, howdy Marcel, howdy D2, howdy Holmes, yeah. Pets. I'm gonna pet the dog redeem Marcel. He's there. Howdy toilet, today we win? I hope so. I hope so. If I can win, then I can take the top spot away from Usi, who won in 45 attempts if we don't if we include the refunded attempts for the costume Pikachu mistake. Anyways, let's just get started. Let's dive right into it. This is RogueMon Rivals Summer Slams. It was a King of the Hill type of format where we just need to get in the top half of competitors. We currently are in the top half, but I feel like losing to Misty's first Mon is not a safe mark, so let's see if we can do better than that. Alright, we got Magnemite, Chincho, and Minun. None of these are favorites, and none of these are nemesis. So I'm going to take the Minun. The downside to finding the Magnemite is that there's a very high chance of not having any moves that are neutral, and that is exactly what happened to us here. I'm going to do Crush Grip turn 1 because that's the strongest it's going to be. Your Protean, which is actually great, because that means now I have neutral moves. Let's go Play Rough. I don't want to risk missing, so we're going to go for Energy Ball. Alright. Level 7 move is No Retreat. I'm going to pass on that, because I'm not going to be running this anyways. Because this is not a favorite. Are there any favorites? There's, Joltik is a universal favorite. Hami's a favorite, so there's at least two. There's at least two favorites. There's the Joltik. Dynamo is also a favorite. Yamper is the nemesis. Shinx is the nemesis. Ash Ketchum needs my help. I got nothing for Ash Ketchum, sorry. Pikachu is in great danger. Tadbulb is neither favorite nor nemesis. Electrike is a favorite. There's the Palmy that's a favorite. Do I just want to throw a ball at this? I might. Give me a second here. Let me just take a look at other mons. I want to see if I can find anything with Trace. Hadron Engine Electrike. I'm going to catch that. The level 6 for the extra move. But that means boosted special attack on electric terrain and boosted power of electric type moves. It's slow. It loses Super Fang at 8, which is not really a problem. With like, I don't know, special defense down speed up nature, special defense down special attack up nature, this could be pretty decent. The speed is concerning though. Toxel is a favorite. It's a universal favorite. Shinx is the level 9. Elekid is a nemesis. So, in terms of favorites, we've got Dynamo, Palmy, Joltik, Toxel, and Electrike. Right? Yeah. So we could catch one of each of our favorites. But the Electrike is pretty good. Especially because it does have Frost Breath, which is a great move. It's always crits. It is very slow though. So I think we're gonna start by catching the Palmy, which we might as well catch here. It's got Runaway, so that's good, I guess. It's not a great Mon, but it does evolve very quickly. Runaway is good, at least for the time being, while we're doing some scouting. It's not generally good, though. Next cache is going to be... Let's get the Toxel. Let's take a look at the Toxel. If the Toxel is great, it could be something. I'd win at level 8. It's a lot of HP for a Toxel. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Okay. Dynamo or a Joltik next. I'm really not a fan of Joltik. So I'm gonna go for the Dynamo. Yeah, I think I get one more Electrike and hope for a better nature. Get one at level 8. Gotta have Hadron Engine, though. Roxy nearly got a shiny Voltorb past Brock. Ooh, that would have been really cool. Gotta be Hadron Engine Electrike. Yeah, because once you get past Brock, you have a very good chance of getting a Voltorb to Evo. I am glad that this Palmy had Oblivion Wing. Oh man, oh that's brutal. That's brutal. Level 8, but not Hadron Engine. I also hope I'll join y'all in the E4. There have been quite a few E4 runs. I was going to say even Papa getting to Victory Road. I didn't mean to imply that I'm surprised that Papa made it. But, you know, even E4 is very close to, or even Victory Road is very close to E4. I'll take the neutral nature, sure. Toxic Thread lets me lower speeds of opponents. This is not a great Pokemon, but it has the makings. It has the makings of a good Pokemon. Maybe. Probably not. It's probably going to be garbage. But Hadron Engine is fun. Alright, give me Egg. I will take... I'll take Status Cap and an Antidote. And here we go. Dracloak. I've got Frost Breath for this. Always crits. I have great special defense. I'm gonna go for psychic noise because it's not gonna miss. I don't want to risk the miss. I was really hoping that would kill. Doing the same thing again. When I've got it in, I'm sure I'm going to kill range. It's just go to psychic noise so we don't miss and we don't make contact. There is the possibility of abilities that give it immunity to sound-based moves, like soundproof. I guess it's just soundproof. But that's a lot less likely than like a contact ability. Speaking of Bolt Orb, finally get my first one-shot. It's not even like against a one that Frostbite is super effective for. Swift, I'll take that. That's a special move. I'll take that over Toxic Thread. The 1 HP survival, I'm glad that the next move you decided to use was Eruption. Spirit Break is contact, right? Yeah. 100% chance to lower special attack. Oh, that is going to take me over my HP cap by 32. I'm going to use a potion, toss a potion. First mon that resists Frost Breath. Oh, you have Terra Shell. I should have... If I had seen that, I could have gone for the Frost Breath and done basically twice as much damage to that. While Delibird and Dragon wants to catch it, it is not an event Pokemon because the event is over. I'll throw a ball anyways, though. I'm still just waiting for a Slitherwing. And I really hope there wasn't one in the night while I wasn't, yeah, still 4 months, basically. 4 months since the last sighting of a Slitherwing. The one mon I still need for my Pokedex. My spawnable dex. Also, howdy Kusar Scout. Solve the mission is still active until this reset. Yeah, so if you have not typed in !Solve the mission, go ahead and do that because that will get you some good stuff. For solving the mystery mission. I don't need a potion. We're fine.
I'm no Jedi. I'm just a guy with a lightsaber and a few questions.
Marcel, thank you for the Pokemon 20 questions redeem. I'll get to that after this battle. But the way this will work is... Oh, shit. I'm actually in danger here. I'm gonna see how Spirit Break does. Thank you for using a special move that time. Just keep using special moves on me and I'm fine. If you use a physical move, I'm fucked. Maybe should heal. Especially since I'm going to be over the HP cap anyways. V-Create. I mean, I can't turn down V-Create, right? I mean, I can turn it down. I'm not gonna take the... Well... Yeah, I'm not gonna take V-Crit. It would be too tempting to click at the worst times. Go to one-shot Brock's Ace and then learn Brock TM. Yeah, but I'd rather keep my current moveset for safety. Alright, I'm gonna potion here and figure out the Pokemon 20 questions Pokemon. So the way this works is I will determine a random Pokemon and I will put it up in the top left after I hide that text. And you guys get to have 20 questions to determine whether or not, or what the Pokemon is. And the person who correctly guesses what Pokemon it is gets a VIP. And everybody else gets to feel happy that they participated. Alright, so the Pokemon has been decided. They are yes or no questions. Please number them as you go. I will not answer questions that are not numbered. Question 1. Is the Mon from Gens 1 through 3? Yes. Question 2. Is the Mon a starter Pokemon type? No. Am I dead? No. What was the one at the top left again? That was the last 20 questions answer. It was a Quagsire last time. I've changed it since then to the new Pokemon, which is why it's hidden. Question 3. Does the Mon's type have a draining move? Yes. Minen, could you just not? I still have an item I need to grab real quick. I got that one already? Oh man, I have to go all the way back. Oh, that's not good. Hi, Delandros, welcome in. Question 4, is Amon a fighting type? No. There are a lot of drain moves now. Question 5, is the Mon normally found inside a forest? No. Let me look this up, because I assume no based on what I know about when it's encountered, but just to be sure. I'm just looking to see if any game has it in a forest. Are pals be starving? Well, they should have thought about that. They should have thought about it before they ate so much. You know? You know what? I'll just stick with the games where it first appears. The answer is no. It is not usually found in a forest, or not normally found in a forest. Question 6: is the Mon a flying type? No. Also, howdy, Broken. Welcome in. Question 7, does the Mon have dual typing? Yes. totally worth going back for that Soothe Bell. Definitely. Question 2. The question 2 was, is this mon a starter Pokemon type? Yeah, the answer was no. It is not a starter type. And that means neither of its dual typings are starter type. So not grass, not fire, not water. Question 8, is the mon an electric type? No. Question 9, is the Pokemon a psychic type? No. Question 10, is the mon a dark type? Also no. Alright, here's Magnemite. I don't currently have a good move for it, but it's going to Protean its way to a different ability. Question 11, is the mon a fairy type? Also no. I'm doing all right today. Doing all right. Question 12, is the mon a is the mon a ghost type? No. You've asked all types with draining moves? No, you haven't. You have not asked all types with draining moves yet. Howdy bees, welcome in. We already determined it's not flying type. Oh, by the way, Brock time. According to Bulbapedia, we have. Yeah, I can tell you that you have not asked asked about all drain type moves. I can tell you that for absolutely certain. I know what move I'm thinking of. Question 13, is it a rock type? Yes. Salt Cure is not a draining move. I don't think it is. Yeah, the move I was thinking was Leech Life. So the bug on the bug side. Oh, I guess I haven't answered. Question 14: does it look like a rock? That wasn't a question. I did kind of. Oops, I did kind of just confirm it, didn't I? Oh well. Question 14, does it look like a rock? Yeah. Yeah. There's still at least... it can't be Kabutops because it can't be a water type. It also can't be a Gen 9 Mon because it's a Gen 1 through 3 Mon. To recap, I'll not count those last two questions, because from the previous questions it can't be those. It is from Gen 1 through 3. It is not a starter Pokemon type. Its type does have a draining move. It's not fighting type. It's not flying type. It is not normally found in a forest. It does have dual typing. It's not electric type. It's not psychic type. It's not dark type. It's not fairy type. It's not ghost type. It is rock type. It does kind of looks like a rock. At least a little bit. Question 17. Question 16. Is it Shuckle? Yes. Yes, it is Shuckle. Congratulations, Delandro. Stop asking questions when you've already asked a question. Come on. Wait for a question to be answered before you ask the next question. But yes, it is indeed Shuckle. Congratulations, Delandro. You already have VIP. Would you like to give VIP to somebody else? Or would you like to take VIP away from somebody? Marcel redeemed. Question 20, do I fuckle with the Shuckle? Absolutely, I fuckle with the Shuckle. Alright. I can't believe I still have VIP slots available. But I do. Alright. We're finding Brock now. Wow. I didn't really think this Electrike was going to get there. It's probably not going to get through Brock, though. Especially because we're going to lose our special attack boost by the time the ace comes out. Oh, hey, it's me. Well, that me has V-Create, which is a little concerning considering my terrible defense. In fact, I should be using that knowledge to go for a Spirit Break here. So down 2 stages on special attack is actually awful. I'm not gonna get out of this. Well, okay, that's actually not too bad because I do have Frost Breath. So Frost Breath will ignore the special attack drop. There goes my boost. That's what's awful. Is no longer having my boost. I'm going to potion here. You can try to get away with using Spirit Break. Okay, I am going to Soda Pop now. I don't want to take multiple hits. Oh, you're swapping. Interesting. Why swap there? Do you have Regenerator? Level 20 move is Egg Bomb. No, thank you. No Regenerator. Not gonna risk missing. Go for Swift. Oh, to get back its special attack. Huh. Is this a second Drillbur? It is a second Drillbur. Alright, here's the ace. Prime move, that's a big mon. I'm gonna go for the super effective Spirit Break. See how this does. It does half. Okay, Brock down. I'm actually very surprised. Alright. If you can guess what move Brock gives us, I'll gift you sub to the channel. If you are subscribed, let me pick it everyone's for free. Also, there's a wild Miltank in chat if wants to catch it. What about our prizes here? Temporary team voucher. I gotta take a temporary team voucher when offered. I have plenty of HP heals right now because I've got that energy root. We got guesses of Dark Pulse, T-Bolt, Drill Peck, Parabolic Charge, and Lovely Kiss. TM is Rap. I will not be teaching Rap. I'm going to break down this into 4 super potions. And I'll have to toss a potion. Would love a Dragon this. I would love Parabolic Charge, but you know, that'll be what the TM does. The TM voucher does, you know? That's surely. It will be really nice to have the carp for longer battles. Assuming I live long enough to get the carp. Okay, sure, game. Why do I say things? Why do I say things like, assuming I live long enough? It's just like, of course I'm gonna die if I say something like that. It definitely doesn't have sturdy. Oh, man. Oh, there's gonna be a Morpeko into King Gambit. It's okay. There's better, there's worse. What's up, puppy? You want something to distract you? Slow mom with quad weakness. Yeah, that's not gonna work out too often. This, yeah. That's just a treat tonight. Probably doesn't get 55. Absolutely doesn't get 55. I mean, it didn't get to 26. I don't know how well you can hear me while I'm standing all the way over here. Alright, sorry about that. I'm back. I've given Holmes something to work on. Might chuck an emotion orb into a fountain. I have no idea what you're talking about, okay? Okay? It was a forge, for one thing. Baneful Bunker is nice because I can use that to scout moves. I don't know if I want to run this Plusle. It's got some not great things about it. We did not investigate that thing at all. I was very sleepy. Considering boons, would I prefer the next round to be harder? Next round is ground, isn't it? I think I'm good. I think I'm good on the difficulty. Parabolic Charge. Well, maybe I am gonna run this. Maybe I am gonna run this one. I don't want to recoil move like that. Try clipping that and Twitch just chucked out the airlock. Oh. Alright, what are we looking for out there? We're looking for Mareep, we're looking for Pichu, we're looking for more Plusle. Toxic Boost raises physical attack while poisoned. Okay, Pichu, Tynamo. I should be using Baneful Bunker when I encounter a mom that is a favorite. Hisuian Voltorb is not a favorite. Oh, synchronize? See, that's good information. One of its abilities is synchronize. And technically I can scout for that. There's the level... There's the Wild Plus. I would want it at level 8. Because all it loses at level 8 is Head Charge, or Head Smash, whatever it is. Whatever the Rock recoil move is. I would prefer if it didn't have Toxic Boost, personally. Depending on what the other ability is. We'll look for more of them in the forest. Watchwell is a nemesis. Elekid also a nemesis. Pichu is a favorite, technically. Draining Kiss. Okay, interesting. That's a good move. It's not Parabolic Charge, like Plusle has, but, you know. Still. Alright, so that's everything. We've seen everything. All that remains is to see movesets on a couple of these mons. I haven't liked what I've seen so far on the Mareep. One of your abilities is Psychic Surge. You have Aqua Tail. So I know the Pichu does not evolve into Mareep, which is one of its. It's actually not an Impossible Leap, though. I didn't even realize that. No. I don't have a Luxury Ball, do I? I don't. So probably I shouldn't even be looking at the Pichu. I'm just sort of... You know, I only have so many favorites available, so... I'm gonna stop looking at the Pichu now. Take a look at the Tynamo. Hyperspace Hole goes around protection. I don't think it has very good special attack, because I don't have very good special defense. It really loves Hyperspace Hole. I think it might end up being all Pichus. Oops, all Pichu. Focus Blast. let's see this clip. It will be really nice to have the carp for longer battles. Assuming I live long enough to get the carp. Okay, sure. Alright. Back to looking for these Dynamo. Okay, yeah, I think Dynamo's out with that moveset. Which means it's really just maybe the Marie and Plusle. But it's mostly the Plusle. There's the level 8. I would love to see a different ability besides Toxic Boost. Toxic Chain is, I guess, better. I'm not really a big fan of either, personally, but... The nature is... I don't like the Maya's defense. Maya's defense is really rough. I don't like Maya's speed either. Bone Machine? Yeah, Toxic Chain has a chance to poison on using a damaging contact move. This is a special attacker with only Clear Smog. Okay. Oh, any move. It doesn't even say contact. Oh, that is great. Yeah, so no. Poison Touch is the one that's contact. Toxic Chain is anything. That's a really nice ability. Hi, Holmes. You wanna go outside, pup? I can't tell if he wants to go outside, because normally if he wanted to go outside, he'd be run to the door. What's up? I kind of feel like you're just here for food. Alright. Hold on. Lunch? You want lunch? This is gonna be the new meal. It's lunch now. It's gonna be half the size of dinner. Lunch. He has managed to negotiate himself into a third meal. And by negotiate, I mean like holding me hostage. Come on, show me one more plusle. Level 8 plusle. Alright, one more. Yeah. There we are. Minus speed again. I gotta go with this one, I think, even though it's I don't love the minus defense, but it's gotta be Toxic Chain, and I feel like I kinda have to have the plus special attack. Because the plus special attack makes it as good of a special attacker as this Marie. Only need defense when you get hit. Just one-shot them. True. True. Not helpful, but very true. Plus, as long as I'm not getting one-shot, I've got Parabolic Charge to get my HP back, so... Honestly, I think we're fine. Alright, egg on. Give me Note Taker, because that will help me learn about Mons with Drain, with Liquid Ooze. I will use the Iron. We'll toss the Poison Gem and we'll send it. That checks out. That plus spa checks out. Okay, well... Kind of wasn't expecting to immediately die, but here we are. Honestly, pretty high roll for Plusle, but... Yeah. Good note taker value. It gave me the note that says this thing has high special attack. Yeah. Alright, next. Pachirisu is not a favorite. Voltorb is a favorite. Joltik is a favorite. I can either take the Voltorb, but the everything. Excuse me. Can I take the Voltorb or the Joltik? I'm gonna take the Voltorb. Just one more Egg Bomb. Fine. Even with the burn. Even with the burn. Oh, you got Heal Order? Now I didn't mean to Tailwind, but that's fine. I'm gonna refresh now. I'm still slower even with the Tailwind. I missed the Sleep Powder, and we die. That one's on me. That one was... I screwed up there. Alright, Electric is a favorite, Yamper's a nemesis, Elec is a nemesis, I must take the Electrike. I'm gonna Toxic turn 1, I'm gonna miss Toxic. So that's great. I'm gonna Ingrain because I can do that in the lab. And then I'll start going for Superpower. You're a color changer. Huh. Doesn't really do anything for me, though. Excuse me. I need this to be a crit superpower. It was not. Sorry, I should have muted myself. Excuse me. Joltik is a favorite. Only fair on the table, so I have to take it. Alright, Apple Acid and Octazooka, well, mostly just Apple Acid, should get us out of this fight. Clear Smog, thanks for giving me my speed back, I guess? What are we looking for this time? More Joltik, Electrike, Plusles out there. Elekid is a nemesis. Shinx is a nemesis. I could catch a Joltik to see the other ability, but I'm not, like, terribly enthused by these moves with the stat spread. Yamper, also nemesis. Joltik is just everywhere. Yeah, Giraffe allowed you to get one of Elekid, Shinx, and Mareep. And that was that. Honestly, I like that. I like that. That was a really tough choice. Okay, here's... Wait, did that just say evasiveness rose? No, evasiveness fell. I thought that might have had contrary. Okay, we are seeing a lot of favorites now, actually. The Tynamo with the level 9. Yeah, my approach was that the best mon to get in Electric type is going to be, like, Evo-wise, is going to be Luxio, because Luxray and Magnezone have the highest BST for final stage electric mons that you can evolve into. And it's a real crapshoot going for Magneton, but you can pretty reliably get a Luxio starting from a Mareep, Pawmi, well, a Mareep or a Pawmi. Alright, here's the Plusle. I want to just see a couple more to see if I can see another ability. If there are any loud abilities. Oh, there's also Pawmi. Wow, there's just... all that's all my favorites except for Voltorb, right? Every favorite except for Voltorb is available here. Took Elekid back when you, because it gave you the best result back when you ran other electric seeds. Yeah, Elekid is definitely the most reliable Mon for getting on runs, and that's why it was very tempting to take. I do need to run ads. I'm gonna catch this Plusle first, and then I'll run ads. We can look at the Plusle. I don't love it. Mixed attacker, no speed, and no special defense has me worried. I'm gonna run ads while I do the rest of my scouting. I'm gonna get a Pawmi next, right? Wait, was there a Mareep? No, there was no Mareep, so no Mareep and no Voltorb. But all the other favorites are available. It's a lot of HP for a Pawmi. No, don't love that. Don't love that Mon. Wool-Baked Body is potentially useful. Alright, what about the level 9 Tynamo? Tynamo is another Mon that I picked because of its chance to evolve into Luxio. It has a... Never mind, I didn't pick this because of its chance to evolve into Luxio. I picked it because of its chance to evolve into the BSC divided by 10 Mons. That's right. It always evoes after Brock, which is, yeah, that's definitely a problem. You're looking for a Tynamo that is either absolutely broken or has a move like Dragon Rage that is absolutely broken. There's a wild Goodra in chat if you want to catch it. I'll throw a ball. I love Goodra. Prefer Hisuian, but goo is goo, you know? It's a lot of HP for a Tynamo. Noticing a theme here. Okay, what about Electrike or Toxel? Near the even before Brock, that was with XP Candy and 5 Wild Fights. Yeah. Yeah. I have 2 catches left. We'll start with the Electrike. It's just not there. It's not there. All right, time to roll the dice on a Toxel, and then I don't know, maybe I catch a level 8 Joltik with a different ability. No, I don't think this Joltik has, but it takes you to level 36. Toxel is here, right? Yeah. Is this the best Toxel of all time? Not really. No. No. Heck it. Send the Pawmi. Maybe somehow this works out. Or maybe I died to a wild Palmy. Okay, okay. Nothing else here. Nothing here isn't cope. Palmy is the highest average ceiling cope, I think. Let's take... Let's see, what heals do I have right now? The hyper potion is a problem. Let's take 2 potions and an antidote and just toss 2 potions. Well, here's the thing. The Palmy will either be dead or Evo before it's been enough time for me to be impatient about it, so... Howdy, Desix. Weekend was a lot of Pal World. I played so much Pal World this weekend. You could have catch me over on Vinny Tosh stream for most of that. Okay, thank goodness this Palmy just died. Nice and mercifully quick. Would have evolved into Flaffy, into Belly Bolt. It is looking like everything this seed was garbage. Like, yeah, maybe somehow I managed to get this Dynamo past Brock and get this Emolga to level 58. Probably not, though. So a big explosion, RD. There wasn't a big explosion, so much as there was a big explosion of motivation to do the things you've always really wanted to do. Whether that's, you know, buy a boat or murder your neighbor or... Okay, yes, 25,000 NPC, 2,500 NPCs did die, but I like to believe that twice as many were conceived. This Palmy isn't great, but it's better than a lot of the mons I've run so far, so... There are a lot of favorites out there. 4 of the 5 mons we just saw there are favorites. There's Plusle, just to throw a ball at it. It's a special attacker without that much special attack and only one special attacking move. Hi, Holmes. What's up? Oh. You wanna go outside? Okay, I'll be right back. Yeah, bonus day. Yeah, Holmes didn't want to go outside as soon as he got to the door and realized it's still Texas summer out there. It is still August. Alright, do I want to catch this Toxel? Maybe not yet. Palmy in the wild. Does it exist? No. So this is the only Palmy I have access to. Alright, here's Mareep. I like Mareep. I'm gonna check this out. Ooh. Ooh. Galvanized Mareep? That's kinda cool. Esper Wing and Flamer is not a bad start to the moveset. Get a decent electric move, or sorry, decent normal move becomes electric. I think I'm gonna go in on the Mareep. I think that's our go-to. I would love to see one that has a normal move. Like, I would love to see a level 6 and see if it has a normal move at 6. Only a couple seeds left? I have 33 seeds left. I think I'll be fine. But yes, I am getting nervous. I'm on the bubble, you know? I'm just gonna cast the Mareep and hope it has Galvanize. If it doesn't have Galvanize, at least we see Anticipation. So if we can find a mod that has... Okay, if we lead with Plusle, we can see whether it has Anticipation or not. So if it's Shuttered, it's not the one we want. Alright, this one doesn't have Anticipation. It's also the level 6, we get an extra move. Extra move is Follow Me, so that's not useful. So we only want the level 8. You shuttered, so I don't want you. Now, if we didn't have a ground move, what I could have done instead was to scout moves on the level 6 until we saw one that had Follow Me, or saw one use Follow Me, and I would be able to see whether Follow Me is electric type or normal type in the move list. Would really love to see a level 8 Mareep that doesn't have Anticipation. There we go. Just had an absolute nightmare and accidentally reset a decent run. Ooh. Alright, so... yeah, first one we caught is the best one. by a fairly decent margin with that special attack. And this, even the speed neutral nature is way better than the one we just caught. Yeah, first one has really good IVs. I am going to utilize my fast Pommy to go grab these items. A second Shell Bell. Yeah, Esper Wing for the speed. Yep. This is the Mareep we wanted. Alright, egg on... Do I fight wilds? What's here in this forest again? Wait, hold on. Pivots. Oh, I never even looked. Okay. In that case, just give me the 2 potions and antidote. I don't want to risk it. I have no idea what's in this forest, what mons in this forest have, so. Big miss on that Precipice Blades. Could you go for something else this time? Or just miss again? I'm probably dead. God, and it crits too. This would be a great mon, wasn't it? Oblivion Wing at 15. Evo into Elekid. No normal moves there. Lumina Crash though at 16. And then a pretty solid Luxray. A little bit slow, but great special attacker. Uproar for the Galvanize move, I guess. That's not great. Ring Out. Wild Bolt Storm Swift would have been nice. It could have been decent. Well, Nuzleaf and Jiving if anyone wants to catch it. All right, Chincho, Pachirisu, Palmy. Palmy's a favorite. Have to take it. Pretty good Palmy here. Shit. I need a side blade to crit. Oh, you're faster now because of weak armor. Damn it. Palmy would have evolved into Voltorb into Cacturne. You know what? As far as Cacturnes go, that's pretty good, but it's still a Cacturne. Toxel, Blitzel, Joltik. I have to take the Toxel and fight the Blitzel, or I have to take the Joltik and fight the Toxel. I'm gonna take the Toxel. Good crit, but I think we're dead to Esper Wing. Well, at least we're gonna be dead after the speed boost, right? Yeah. Okay, a little bit of churn here. Just a little bit of churning. Shinx is a nemesis. Pachirisu is nothing. Pichu is a favorite. I have to take the Pichu versus Shinx. Gonna put on the Muscle Band because we only have physical moves right now. Body Aspect Speed. Skitter Smack lowers special attack, right? Yeah. Let's just go for Order Up then. Okay, out of the lab. One, one favorite. Just, so for the one favorite, whatever it was, I've already forgotten. Electrike, I'm going to catch that level of 6. It's an extra move compared to the 8. Bolt Beak, but it's not it's not a physical attacker. That's kind of annoying, but still, Bolt Beak is very nice. I'll catch this at level 8. Okay, by Elekid. Guess if you're gonna outspeed me, you might as well just Memento. So I appreciate that. No, in the most recent update, you can get level 8 on both Mons in Route 1. Howdy, Timos. Welcome and thank you for the 150 stream streak. Yeah, see, here's the level 8 Electrike. Okay, plus attack helps with the Bolt Beak strategy. I think it's a bad speed IVs, though. We're gonna go look at some other Mons now. When's the next TTRPG stream? This Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. for me, 8 a.m. for West Coast, North America, or West Coast US. If you check out the Discord, you can see a timestamped one, or you can check out the stream schedule. Stream schedule has those too. Stream schedule will have the time for you. The stream schedule on Twitch, that is. And it's going to be a superhero theme, or superhero one shot, which I'm excited to try that for the first time. All right, Joltik there. And I'll be featuring Oddcrow, Ruffle, Benny, and Jasper Diaz, who's an old friend of mine from other campaigns I've run. Five for you? Okay. Presumably 5 p.m. Alright, I feel pretty confident that the lower BST mods are not going to evolve into Elekid in this run. Because both Elekid and Shinx have Dauntless Shield defense, or just Dauntless Shield. And it doesn't look like there's any of those mons anyways. It's basically just the Electrike and Joltik for my favorites. In fact, it is just those two. So I guess I'll get a Joltik. See if it's any good. Cool moves, but not really a good stat spread. So we're gonna go all in on the Electrikes at level 8. Yeah, the Shinx definitely evolves into Elekid. Doesn't really matter for me because there's no Mareep or Palmy I can catch on this seed, but still information, you know? I'm so glad the Elekid has Memento. Okay, better speed, better... much worse attack, though. Same nature. I gotta go with the one with the higher attack, given it has Bolt Beak. Howdy, Papa. Congratulations on your first. Speed is worse, but the special attack is much better. But I think I gotta go with the higher attack to use Bolt Beak. Always take the double battle. Papa, you could have... I think you could have gotten through that double battle if you just slowed down a little bit. Given your decisions a bit more thought. You kind of just powered through. And I do that too. When I see something dangerous in this, I have a very bad tendency to actually speed up and play faster, because I think like some part of me is panicking, thinking, okay, well, the faster I go, the faster I'll get away from the danger. It's not really how it works, though. Ooh, we're slower than the Quillfish. Syrup Bomb is a good combo here, though. Okay, so we Syrup Bomb, Protect. And that lowers your speed by 2 stages now. Now we Bolt Beak. There we go. I think that's my strategy for the seed. Papa, I would ask that you don't even jokingly say things like that, just to avoid people who might not be in on the joke misunderstanding. So we are faster, so I don't need to protect. I can just go for Bolt Beak. Outrage. I mean, Take Heart is illegal because it gets rid of stats effects. Yeah, so. Super Luck raises crit rate, yeah. I don't remember which one raises... Oh, Sniper is the one that raises the damage you deal with crits. Okay, Snover is faster than me, so I'm going to Syrup Bomb, Protect, then Bolt Beak. That's doing nothing. Guess I'm going to have to Outrage. And that's still doing nothing. Okay, good crit. And a potion here. I am faster. Could you go ahead and use submission again so you just die to recoil? I guess if you miss, it's fine. I'm already down to three Bolt Beaks? How did that happen? am faster than Rowlet. This is a free turn because of recharge. I only have one Bolt Beak left. I'd really prefer not to have to use it, but... Okay, that was a crit. That was a crit. I think we'll be fine here. Oh, wait, no, I only have one Syrup Bomb left also. Okay, I'm gonna go Outrage. Worked out. Level 16 move is Fling. No, thank you. I'm not looking for a Fling. Alright, Tarantula, we're going to just go Bolt Beak right away because I assume I'm faster than a level 13 Tarantula, and I was. Piloswine, Big Mon, faster than me, and puts me to sleep. I have a Blue Flute, so I can immediately wake up. It's gonna kill me. It's just gonna kill me. I'm gonna Potion. We're dead to Dark Pulse if... No, we're just dead to Dark Pulse. There's no way out of this. There's no way out. Unless it does something really stupid. And that just crits me. Wild Volibee Check wants to catch it. Would... Oh, man. It would have evolved into an Emolga. Okay, and then to a Pidgeot. That's actually really low. That's a ridiculously low roll for Emolga. Because 428, that means that the minimum it can evolve at is 528 times 0.9, so 475. Meaning this actually, yeah, 475 minimum, and it hits 479. So, yeah, that is a very bad roll. So I'm fine. I'm fine. Welchroll is a nemesis. Toxel is a favorite. Elekid's a nemesis, so I have to take the Toxel. Dragon Rage Toxel? Wait a second. This could get to Evo pretty quickly. Or pretty easily. Other than the inevitable fairy Pokemon that ruined our entire plan. 3? 4? They're all favorites? Alright, I should take all 5 of these. No scouting. That saves me from this Toxel dying in the wild. Refrigerate Mareep. Pretty decent Mon here, too. Triage Electrike. Serene Grace Voltorb. Protean Joltik. And Serene Grace Pichu that probably evolves into the Voltorb. Toxel does have Dragon Rage. Mareep is maybe the most interesting in terms of moves and stat spread and ability. But this Toxel gets to Evo, and that's like a 500-ish BST Evo, so we're gonna go with the Toxel. That's how it starts, Marcel. That's how it starts. Alright, Egg on... I will gladly take Fight 5 Wilds in the forest, and just hope that there's nothing that's faster than me with Dragon Rage, or a ground move, for that matter. Like, the Evos on Toxel aren't amazing, but they are fast. You get them fast. You get them before Brock. Not a ton of XP from these mons. But at least Dragon Rage makes quick work of them. Probably the third fight, we're going to try to use Icicle Spear if we get a good mon to use it on. Icicle Spear or Hydro Pump. Probably not Inferno. I don't really want to take the 50-50 of Inferno. Metal Burst. Doesn't work when you're faster than me. Okay, I also Icicle Spear here to avoid overusing Dragon Rage. Smoke Ball is going to be very handy. I was thinking about going for Hydro Pump there. I probably should have, honestly. Quad effective. I can Icicle Spear a tail, though. Or not, apparently. In A2 we will Evo before Brock. Pretty sure. All right, skip Bloom. This is quad weak to Icicle Spear. Snubble, I'm going to have to use Icicle Spear or Hydro Pump here. Let's start with a Hydro Pump. Okay. We might be only hitting babies. Other than the Graveler and the Staravia. X special attack might help versus Brock, we'll see. Okay, one level before Evo. We can definitely get that one level between the next two trainers. That Trapinch. Oh wow, that's really bad. Okay. Try using Protect again. No. This is gonna be kind of risky here, this Elekid. Oh, come on. Headlong Rush, are you serious? I can't believe I didn't get a Toxel to Evo with Dragon Rage. Howdy, Benny. Well, yeah, quad effective Headlong Rush is just gonna kill no matter what I do there. I think for the 80 stream streak, Benny. Blussel's a favorite, Shinx is a nemesis, Blitzel's a nemesis, I must take the Blussel. Oh no. No, it's actually not very good. But it does have Doodle, so I can scout abilities. If we manage to get out of the lab. Level 7 move is Shell Trap. I'm gonna skip that. Voltorb, Pichu, Dynamo, and Toxel, all favorites here. Yeah, Benny, allegedly our pals are starving. Hisuian Voltorb, you stop being a jerk. I gotta catch this. It's not a favorite, so I can't run it, but it's also not a nemesis, so I can catch it. Damn. I wish I could run this. This is a really nice Mon. This is a great Mon. Can I pretend that that's Hisuian Voltorb on my drafted Pokemon? I'd have Leopardly welcome in. A ball is a ball, right? And ball is life. Need a real big food stockpile for overnight, yeah. I don't want to start looking at Toxel yet. Or Pichu. I don't have any luxury balls, right? No. Elekid is Nemesis. Could catch a Joltik. Don't think I'm at that stage yet. Electrike is a favorite. It's one of my less likely favorites to take sight unseen. Okay, there's the other Voltorb. You have Fairy Aura. Octolock means I can't escape, so I gotta catch this other Voltorb. It's a special attacker. It only has Psyshock. But it gets movement 9. And that's a pretty neat stat spread. I would prefer the other ability, probably. We're gonna go check out what's in the forest now. Shinx is a nemesis. Looking like it might just be the Voltorb. And look for one that doesn't have Fairy Aura. Got one more encounter. Tynamo, okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just stick with the Voltorb. Look for one that's not radiating a Fairy Aura. That one's faster than me and is radiating a Fairy Aura. It could definitely kill me if it uses Psyshock. Pretty sure, at least. Okay, this one does not have Fairy Aura. Weak armor. Don't really want weak armor either. I think I'll prefer Fairy Aura then. I'll take a look at the Electrike. Pixelate. So that means Terrain Pulse. Would Terrain Pulse be Fairy type? Terrain Pulse is weird because it's. So I know that. I know that Judgment doesn't change power based on like Pixelate and Galvanize. I don't know about Weather Ball and Terrain Pulse. The Electrike is interesting, but I don't think I would run it. Papa, I think we need to set some boundaries. Alright, I'm gonna stick with the Fairy Aura Voltorb. Right. I don't know, that the IVs are really bad defense-wise on the Fairy Aura one. Well, Chincho I didn't draft as a favorite, so I can't catch it even if I wanted to. Of course, I could have drafted it as a favorite, and then... But you don't have to worry about that. I'm gonna go with the Voltorb. It only has one move, though. It really only has one move. The Electrike has multiple moves, including a Drain move. I'm going with the Voltorb. Alright, Egg on Starter Pack. Show me a special move. Physical Ice Shard. I honestly would rather just not take that and take the HP cap increase. I will use the Iron. I will toss the Fairy Gem. I toss the Iapa Berry, and here we go. No Dark types. Psychic types are not great either, but we have Wicked Blow, which is super effective and always crits. Level 9 move is Light Screen. Gonna pass on that. Torch Song, don't love that. I would love to get that on my Mon.
It's always such a pleasure. Remember when you tried to kill me twice? How we laughed.
Does that shot kill him here? I think it might. It doesn't. Covet? If this was A3, I would take Covet. I will take it over Octolock anyways, though. Yeah. I did not expect the Wurmple to live that. That's on me for doubting the power of Bug. Okay, I only have 4 Psyshocks left. I was not expecting that, or was kind of expecting that to kill. Would have preferred it. Level 13 move is Take Heart, that is illegal.
Now listen, I ain't gonna tell you twice. We don't know if there's gonna be a Portal 3 or not. Now I'm gonna have some of my friends here in the band show you a thing or two.
Ooh, Thunderclap might mean I die to the rough skin here. Okay, no, 1 HP is... 1 HP is more than 0 HP. Wurmple is very strong. What do you think about a... Are the colors brighter than Classic Fire Red? So, for the forest and all the overworld stuff, there is time of day and seasons, And so for the seasons, there's more vibrant greens in, I think this is summer. But you're not imagining it. You might be imagining me saying that you're not imagining it, but you're not imagining it. That's my last Psyshock. Surely I get a move here at 16. Mat block. Nope. Oh, I don't watch South Park. I don't watch South Park, so I didn't want to try and do a voice. You're level 42? Sheesh. Sheesh. Had to capture with Slammer. Is Slammer's up there too? Man. This is why I Palworld's a dangerous game. It's a dangerous game. I will definitely use my PP max on my one special move that I have. It's a dangerous game. But some might call it the most dangerous game. Why is Cam back in the lab? I thought that Gengar was pretty good. You resist Psyshock. I'm gonna go for Wicked Blow. Well, no, I'm gonna just go for Psyshock. Okay, no, we're going for Wicked Blow. I'm so dead here. Wait, you're throwing? I am going to Potion. Poison Jab. I don't like that you've lowered my... Oh, wait, I'm out of heals. I'm out of heals. I need to not miss. I need to not miss. Thank you. And now I need to sweep Brock without having any heals. This will be fine. This will be fine. Everything's going to be weak to Psyshock. We're dead. Oh, yeah. What evolved into Toxtricity? Got the special attack. Did we ever get any moves? Revelation Dance at 20 would have been great. That would have been Electric type the whole way through. No special moves from the gym leaders. Giga Drain at 52. So, Revelation Dance, Psyshock, and Giga Drain would be our moveset. Eventually, would be our moveset. With maybe some of these TMs. Could have been alright as long as we never got hit by a ground move. Probably wouldn't. Bobo, even with context, Slammer is using humans. Even with context, it's not great. I'm gonna be honest. I have 8 speed, but there's only one favorite here, so we are going to be just doing some scouting. That's not bad, Bobo. That's not bad at all. Assuming you're talking about pals. I am dead to a wild because I'm not allowed to catch that. Helioptile. Pichu's a favorite. Washo's a nemesis. I gotta take the Pichu. And try and get the poison. Man. Oh. We're having trouble here. Elekid, Shinx, Wattrel. They are literally all nemesis. Wait, what's the rule if it's all nemesis in the lab? Oh yeah, don't worry. I'm not paying any attention to either of you. Yeah. Okay, yeah, there we go. Any seeds with only rival Pokemon in the lab should be reset and will not count towards your 50 seeds. This is a seed refund. Confirmed. Alright, so we just reset. And... go ahead and give myself that attempt back. We do have to run ads here. I'm going to get through this lab first, though. We got Voltorb, which is a favorite. We take the Voltorb. Either Technoblast gets us out of the lab, or we die and just run ads anyways. It's like we do get out of the lab, and so we run ads while I do some scouting. We might die because we're slow, but we'll see. That's a risk I'm willing to take. There's Mareep, there's Toxel. So at least 2 favorites out there. And Plusle is a favorite. I'm going to catch the Plusle at level 6 for the extra move. Hopefully it's fast. Transistor is a good ability if it gets any actual electric type moves. It's not that much faster, though. Which is a bit disappointing for a Plusle, because it doesn't get a ton of BST on Evo. Other ability is Marble Scale. I definitely prefer Transistor, but right now it doesn't have any electric moves anyways. It's very balanced with lower speed than I would like. There's Mareep. Psychic Surge. I'd like to see your other ability. Here's the other ability. Only have 2 catches left. Quick Feet. Can Mareep evolve into Voltorb? Yeah, it's one of the more common ones, actually. And it definitely looks like it would evolve into Voltorb based on the stat spreads being basically identical. So don't love Mareep. Well, Slugma Check wants to catch it. Sheesh. We're fine. I have to remember that you have a Master Ball. Can't use on. Why can't you use it on Slugma? Is Slugma immune to Master Ball? I didn't know about that rule. And you would actually use it for other command? Well, then just use your Master Ball. You never... See? Because you didn't use the Master Ball, you didn't catch the Slugma. I mean, that's on you. Finally found the 4th Pokemon. I'm not interested in Tadpole because it's not a favorite. It's looking like this might end up being a Plusle run, even though I don't like the Plusle in this seed. Just by virtue of there not being any other favorites worth running. I guess I can still go for the Toxel. There's still 2 more mons to see. Yeah, everything is faster than me, and to make matters worse, everything that's faster than me is a nemesis, so I'm not allowed to catch them. Okay, Electrike. There's one more favorite. I would like to see that at level 6 or level 8. There's the level 8. Is it good? Is it bad? Is it something in between? Dragon Energy. I initially thought that when it might say Dragon Rage, but it does not. Well, I guess I go catch the Toxel. Looking for level 8 Toxel. And as I mentioned earlier, because this is on the most recent update, you can catch both Mons in Route 1 at level 8. There we go. Ooh, Magic Bounce? I know that it doesn't really have a moveset, but Magic Bounce is pretty cool. And everything in this sea kind of sucks, so who knows? Maybe we'll get a starter pack here to teach a move. Nope. Okay. I'll fight Wilds. We'll either die or we won't. We probably will, though. It's a risk I'm willing to take. It's a risk we took and we died because of it. Would have evolved into Electabuzz, which means it would get another Evo into Rotom Wash. Could have been a very good Mon. Only problem is just no moves. 19, we get V-Create at 20, Shell Trip at 24, Grass Pledge, Shockwave. Shockwave at 40, and yeah, we probably would get that before we get the Rogue Stone. Parabolic Charge would have been very nice from Surge. Oh well. Halfway through our attempt. Blitzel is a nemesis. Elekid is also a nemesis, so we have to take the Tadbulb. I am gonna go Judgment. Yeah, you're doing less damage now, but I think this next one's gonna do 3 or 2. It did 4, which is really what I needed to not do. I needed to do not do 4. I think I said a lot of words there that didn't make sense. Anyways, next. What do we got here? Hisuian Voltorb, Joltik is a favorite, Mareep is a favorite. Give me the Mareep. Ooh, Tinted Lens. Tinted Lens means we do basically neutral with not very effective moves. Which means Zing Zap is going to be still... Actually, no, Zing Zap would be... Oh, no, it's quad resisted, so Drill Run's still our best move. And we're just going to die to Luster Purge anyways. Shame. I was excited for that Mareep. I'm going to look at the log and see what it evolved into. Elekid is a nemesis, Blitzel is a nemesis, Toxel is a favorite. Zing Zap will inflict double damage to ground mounts. True. Ooh, adaptability is great, especially since we have a stab move. So that means that Discharge is 80 power here, even with the resistance, right? Because it's double damage, but then half damage because it's resisted. So yeah, Discharge is my best move here. However, we're just dead, aren't we? Unless you have no physical defense. Nope. I would really love if I could get one of these Neatmon's out of the lab. That'd be cool. Be really cool. Pichu is a favorite. Mareep is a favorite. Pachirisu is a favorite. I'm gonna take the Mareep because I'm not gonna take the Pichu. Spatial Rent has a high crit rate. Please miss Springtide Storm. Back to Churnin. We are Churnin once again. We have not gotten past Brock yet today. Plusle's a favorite. Take the Plusle. Great moves for a special attacker. We also have Thunderous Kick, which is super effective here. This is a physical attacker. Alright, Joltik is out there, Palmy's out there, Toxlo's out there. There's Joltik. There's Palmy. Palmy with Drizzle. Okay. Interesting. What's your other ability? You're faster than me. Okay, that's also interesting. You're apparently significantly faster than me if I try 3 times to escape and can't. So... No, remember I said significantly? It's actually 1. You were 1 speed faster than me. I couldn't run away 3 times in a row. You do have Parabolic Charge, though, so with a better nature, this could be a very interesting Pokemon. Parabolic Charge Aura Sphere. That one's faster than me because its Drizzle went first. Speed tie. Bad IVs. Do I want to look at what the level 6 move is? Sure. Core Enforcer. Core Enforcer is a pretty good move to add to that moveset. So I do think that there is a case for the level 6 over the level 8. I know I probably shouldn't go all in on the Palmy, but I am. At this point, I am. I only have 1 catch or 2 catches left anyways. Level 5 gets another extra move, but, like, level 5 is so low. I'll throw a ball. I'll throw 1 ball. I'll throw 1 level 5. Okay, yeah, no. Back to the level 6s. Tearful Look is the level 5 move, so that's definitely not worthwhile. The other ability is Rain Dish, which is not great. Damn, just did not get the plus special attack nature that I really wanted. This level 5 might have the best special attack IV. Good for the version where all Pokemon have 2 abilities at once? Yeah. Drizzle and Rain Dish would be nice, but unfortunately that's not how it works. Maybe I just run the level 5... Oh wait, no, the level 5 doesn't have Parabolic Charge. No, never mind. Okay. I should have thought about that before I even bothered catching it. I think I'm just going to have to run the level 8. Even though it has bad speed, special attack IVs. Just hope we get a really good Evo. Oh no, Core Enforcer, though. Core Enforcer is really good to add. Okay, this one then. Let me grab this item real quick. Alright, egg on I will fight wilds. Toss the Figgy, toss the Salic. So routes 1, 2, and 22. Alright, Magnemite I can hit you with super effective Aura Sphere. And then do very little damage, which is annoying. I expected to do more than that. Good high roll on the second hit. Ooh, I'm just gonna run away from that Joltik. Yeah, Joltik's too dangerous to be left alive, and by left alive I mean to kill it. Too dangerous to kill. Amnesia? Can we just get a crit? Can we just get a crit Aura Sphere? Thank you. That gets me to 8. Howdy, howdy, Quicksilver. Also, howdy, howdy, Finny. Welcome in, both of y'all. Defog lowers evasion. Yeah, no thanks. Could be useful, but definitely not something I'm going to give up one of my moves for. I'm doing alright. Send in this Palmy. Mega Drain. Okay, we can just drain each other's HP. Ow. Make me use 6 of my parabolic charges there because of pressure. And then just everything has 110 freaking power moves. Solid Zebstrika. Just solid. Pachirisu, Helioptile, and Watchroll. Watchroll is a nemesis, so I have to fight it. There are no favorites. I do have a rare candy. I could use that here to give myself an advantage, but instead I'm going to go for my pure power Spirit Break. Now let's go Aurora Beam because it's super effective. See which one does more. Aurora Beam will do enough to kill. That's what matters. Made a good base yesterday. I don't remember anything about yesterday anymore. Yesterday was just like I went through so much yesterday, getting up at 5 a.m. for D&D, and then it just kept going and going and going. Was that yesterday? I don't even remember that was yesterday anymore. What is today? That was yesterday. Okay, thank you, Benny. Today's Friday. Thank you, bonus day. Okay, 2 favorites there in Route 1. Today is the day after yesterday. Never saw that movie. I am getting a bit peckish. Did I have breakfast? I must have. Yeah, I had a cup of yogurt. That's not really enough, though. Okay. Exploding Voltorb. But it's a different kind of explosion, so it's not, so it's randomized. I'll eat it in the next ad break. I'll take a break for the next ad break. Okay. This is an interesting Mareep if I can get a plus speed nature, like minus attack plus speed. The ability is a plus too. Eat every time I win. That's why I'm starving bonus day. At least I've eaten more recently than bonus day. I don't think bonus day has eaten in like the past. Damn, how is bonus day alive? This mon is illegal for multiple reasons. However, I did have to take it in the lab. Ooh, is this Plusle what the Mareep evolves into? There's a very small chance, very, very small chance. Probably like a 0% chance. You won Super Kaizo RogueMon A5 offline? I believe you. You know, I completely believe you. It's, you know, it's kind of easy to win A5 though, you know, on paper.
We've got company.
Zoga, thank you for the raid. Welcome in, Zoga and company. How were the runs going? Did you win? You probably won. I need to catch this Chincho. It's not a favorite. It's not a nemesis. I just can't run it. Made it to Evo again. Yeah. Yeah. I have 2 catches left. I'm still looking for the... Oh, no, I'm not. I've seen everything. Okay. I like this Mareep. I like the Mareep. I want to find more of them. I would prefer like a plus speed minus attack nature. Sorry, plus speed minus physical attack nature, not minus special attack. I'm sorry, what do you mean you're faster than me? Yep, this is Rosaline in the Observatory from Super Mario Galaxy. Covered by the 8-Bit Big Band. On, I think, their first album. Remember from the Wii version, great game. You should buy the Wii bundle, or the Switch bundle. I don't think I ever played the Mario Galaxy games. I never really got that much into Mario. I played 64, and I played Sunshine. I actually really liked Sunshine, but I never really felt compelled to try other ones. What does Mareep not have at level 6? It doesn't have Blue Flare. I'm interested to see what it does have. Rising Voltage. So level 6 is definitely worth it. And this is one of the better natures it could have with the plus speed. So yeah, we definitely want the level 6s. Last catch. Same ability again. Yeah, I'm taking the plus speed nature one. The ability is a plus. Alright, egg on. Give me 2 potions and antidote. I'm gonna have to toss one of those potions. Use the candy. I actually forgot I had that. Alright, here we go. Obviously, first Mon is this Violet, just to say, hey, you thought you might get a fun Pokemon here? Just kidding. I need you to do something stupid? I need to do something stupider than that? Stupider? Can we go stupider? Yeah, there we go. Okay. But now I'm 2 stages down. We still pick up. There's Blue Flare, so I can have a fully special moveset. Alright, telekinesis, no thank you. Finally get to use Rising Voltage.
How long am I not subbed?
Timos, thank you for the 7 months of Prime sub. If you'd like to add a type to the queue, let me know. We'll get to it eventually. Apparently, sub goal of 10 was just completed. Nice. We are starting to run low on HP heals. But that's fine, because we're just going to be dead anyways. Oh, come on. I just need a Hyper Potion, because if it gets me with another Flare Blitz, I will die. I might be dead anyways. God damn it. Man. This is going to be a great, wasn't it? This is going to be a great Mon. Okay, it wasn't going to be a great Mon. It wasn't going to be great. It was going to be a Lantern. So, you know what? We're fine. Okay, you complete the sub goal, so, you know what that means. At least 1 more hour of stream. Palmy and Plusle are favorites. Blitzel and Nemesis. I'm gonna take the Palmy. At least 1 more hour stream, yeah. I mean, you're not going to get that deal anywhere else. Alright, what are we looking for in this seed? Pichu and Tynamo? I do think that this Palmy could be pretty decent with a better nature. Depending on what he gets at level 8. Howdy, Jay. Thank you for the lurk. Apparently we have a hype train going now. Delicate is a nemesis. I can't even catch it. Am I dead? Not quite. The Tadbulb is not a nemesis, so I can catch it, I just can't run it. But I don't want to die to it, so... One speed, one more speed. That's just how it always works. One more speed, and that's how you die. There's a wild build in chat who wants to catch it. I'll throw a ball. Howdy, Thomas, hi. Okay, finally sell the third Pokemon here. It's a Pachirisu. Let me go. I want nothing to do with that route. Well, I gotta be honest. It's a macro I made for Surf Scouting and Emerald.
Strong survive. Let's go.
So I can't say it's any skill. Okay, Chincho, also not a favorite, but also not a nemesis. Potato, thank you for the 2 months of sub. If you'd like to add a type to the queue, let me know. By the way, did Timo say a type? No. Okay. Super Emerald coming soon. I was doing Emerald Murphmon. I don't want to touch Super ever again. Murphmon is the fun parts of Super without the stupid parts of Super. Ice/Nom runs. I can give you ice. I can give you ice runs. Whether or not they will feature Snom, I cannot guarantee. But I will add those to the queue. I played RogueMon the other day, and it was funny seeing him not really like the fact that the game is winnable and designed for user experience. Well, you know, to each their own. Ooh. I think my own might be this Marie. Thunderbolt, Scald, Blue Flare. This might be a Mareep run. Alright, there's the other Palmy. Or there's another Palmy. Do I have a setup move on any of my mons? No. Alright, I'm just gonna throw a ball at this Palmy, see what it is. Okay, I don't want the Palmy. The moves are not good enough. We're gonna get another Mareep. Just one more Mareep, level 8. There we go. Okay. Anticipation. I'm definitely gonna take the one that, well, you know, the speed is so much worse. That is really bad speed. But also the special attack is so much better. Alright, we just gotta take this one and hope we get good speed on Evo. That's all. It's just that easy. Egg on, I will take the stats cap increase and an antidote. Don't use the protein. Don't use the Rosalie berry. Don't use the Lancet berry. Let's go. That's the issue with this terrible speed. There's so many gigantic moves. Potion here. Flash Cannon is thankfully resisted and special. Thank you for using fake tears. Yeah, I always had to be 9-day for the spa and speed, which is really annoying. If I had just caught nothing but Mareeps, we probably would have ended up with a really good one. Fake out with Parental Bond and then into Eruption. Ow. Jesus. Level 11 move is Technoblast? Sure. I will take Technoblast. I need 2 potion here. Close combat? That just kills me. Yep, these are kind of what I thought the IVs would look like. Okay, it's okay. We evolved into Lowland Graveler into Soul Rock. I'm fine. Pichu was a favorite. Shinx is a nemesis. Dynamo's a favorite. I'll take the Dynamo. Kind of wish I had taken the Pichu at this point. Let's go Whirlpool for the damage over time. We missed the Whirlpool. I'm going to Copycat to raise my defense. It has Water Absorb. Just get me out of here. Just kill me already. At least I can't get crit, so maybe if I just keep raising my defense, we'll be able to... Yeah, no. Alright, Elekid's a nemesis, Palmy's a favorite, Shinx is a nemesis, must take the Palmy. No guard Precipice Blades, okay. Okay, that's useful. No guard value right here. Howdy, howdy, spam, welcome in. Any runs? Nothing past Brock, no. But surely that stops now with you here. Chincho, could you not be a jerk? I don't want to waste my catch on the Mom that I can't run. The level 8 Palmy will lose Precipice Blades. And with no guard, I kind of don't want it to lose Precipice Blades, so we'll go look at some other Mons. Elekid is a nemesis. Only got one run past Brock and was your first seed. Yeah. I don't remember which run got to Misty, but it was definitely an early one. I was like, okay, so that means I'll get plenty of runs to this point. No. So far, the answer to that is, so far that has not been the case. Okay, you're fast at least. I don't really love that stat spread or moveset, or ability for that matter. So this is probably not a Plusle run. Might be Toxel. Might be Electrike. Can't be Shinx because that's a nemesis. Palmy, again, because it loses Precipice Blades at level 8, I think I just stick with the one I started with. There's Joltik. I want to see what the level 9 is here before I catch anything. Because I would take a level 9 Dynamo. One more encounter. Minun, so... Seen everything. Favorites available to us are Joltik, Dynamo, Palmy, Electrike, Toxel, and Plusle. We already have the Palmy and Plusle, so Joltik, Dynamo, Electrike, Toxel for our other 4 catches. But start with the most likely one to want to run, which is going to be Dynamo, I think. Maybe Toxel next. Probably Toxel next. Let's look in Route 2 because I could get outsped by a Plusle. Not that would be a problem unless you use Metronome. So there's one that's only one encounter slot, and that's I think what the issue is, because the other ones they have like multiple encounter slots for the different level ranges, or for the different levels, so you can see that. But one of them, the one that can only show up at level 8, only has 1 entry. So if they're all balanced, then it means that the one with only 1 entry is going to show up less, I think. I don't know exactly how they have it set up to work, but that's an issue I've run into doing ROM hacks for Heart Gold Soul Silver. I don't like this Electrike. So we are on to Dynamo now, I think. Dynamo is the level 9. The level Dynamo. It's not great. It's fast. It's not great. One catch left is going to have to be the Joltik, I guess. Dynamo has a really good Evo pool. Just has a tough time getting there. Plus, it was my last pick. It's not like there were not like there was much good at that point, anyways. I guess I could have taken the Chincho, which this seed I think I would have been better off doing. I think we're running our lab Pommy. And hoping for some good no guard value. Alright, Egg on I will fight 5 wilds because I have no guard Precipice Blades. Don't burn me. Fuck you. That's so bad. Level 8 move is Natural Gift. Sure, whatever. I'm gonna see if either any of these items up here are burn heals. Okay, quad effective Precipice Blades, even while burned, still doesn't kill. I do think I would have preferred if all the 400 plus BSC mons were banned. Well, I'd fought all 5 wilds. I only had to use 1 potion. There's the full heal I was looking for. I didn't have to use it, though, so that's good. I might have to use it, though, if I can't get back to the healer. This was the risk. This was the risk. God damn it. Ended up being a special attacker. Pichu, Tadbulb, Dynamo. Give me the Dynamo. Okay, Hadron Engine. So that raises my special attack on electric terrain and creates electric terrain. Oh, and then electric terrain goes away because of Pichu being slower than me having Psychic Surge. That's fine. A lot of favorites here. I've got 8 speed. I don't want to scout. I know I should, but cool moves in the Toxel. I don't know if it gets to Evo. really good stat spread on the Mareep. Tab Bulb is not a favorite, so it doesn't matter. Beast Boost Electrike. And then Pichu with Psychic Surge. I am going to send the Mareep. Flower Veil means protects friendly... Yeah, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter unless the Carp evos into, like, Ogre Pond water. And even then, doesn't really matter. Maybe decent ability capsule angle, yeah. Alright, egg on, give me clairvoyance. Toss the Bataya Berry, toss the Lychee Berry, and here we go. Palpitoad. It's always an evolved Pokemon here. Lunge has the chance to lower, or will lower attack, so yeah, I'll lunge away. Howdy, Stuzo, welcome in. Poison Gas. I do have that full heal. How have the runs been? Kind of terrible. Kind of terrible. But they're surely going to turn around now. Level 11 move is Pursuit. That is a physical move. I'll take it over Iron Defense. I lose a star for taking Pursuit. I'm gonna see if this item right here is an antidote. It's a max potion. That's fine. That works too. Spore? No blue flute, so we just sit here waiting to attack. You have Spore Leech Seed. Spore Leech Seed Bind. What an absolute pain in the ass Pokemon right here. Oh my god. Okay, thank you for waking up finally. I still am seated. Thankfully, I have Dragon Claw. Oh, it's taken my egg. Great. That was a really annoying fight. Poison Point. And then the crit stab Sparkling Arm. Just like, are you... This Mareep was doomed from the start. Oh man, it was going to be a really cool Rotom-Mow. That's a ton of physical attack. We're about to get Bone Machine. It might have had Merciless, the Poliwhirl. Let's take a look. Nope. Victory Star. Just happened to get the crit. Alright, Plusle is a favorite. Palmy's a favorite, but I'm taking the Plusle. Do have super effective Headlong Rush. don't love this plus. Well, it's kind of all HP and defenses. Only one confirmed favorite there is Dynamo. Thank you for the gonk spam. No favorites here. Thank you for the gonk Finny. Thank you for the gonk Finny. Thank you for the gonk Finny. Thank you for the gonk spam and Finny. Thank you for the gonk spam and Finny. Thank you for the gonk spam. Thank you for the gonk Finny. Thank you for the gonk Stuzo. Thank you for the gonk Finny. Thank you for the gonk spam. Thank you for the gonk Stuzo. Thank you for the gonk Finny. Thank you for the gonk spam. Thank you for the gonk Stuzo. Thank you for the gonk Finny. Thank you for the gonk Stuzo. Thank you for the gonk Delandros. Thank you for the gonk Finny. Thank you for the gonk. Oh, jeez. I'm losing it. I'm losing it. Thank you for the gonk Delandros. Thank you for the gonk Marcel. Thank you for the gonk Stokeward. Thank you for the gonk Delandros. Thank you for the gonk Spam. Thank you for the gonk Stuzo. Thank you for the yeehaw. Wait, where's the yeehaw? Where was the yeehaw? Thank you for the yeehaw Marcel. Oh my god. Oh, I'm... Thank you for the woohoo Finny. You know what? I'm gonna let this play itself out. Everything, it doesn't overlap. Everything's in a queue. I would catch this Shinx if it wasn't a Nemesis, because I could use skill swap to check for abilities. Oh, I didn't mean to steamroll it, but I meant to try and run away. Okay, there's a Toxel. It's faster than me. Look for that level 8 Toxel. And the next one is Stop Talking. No, it's not. Gonk is limited. I don't remember what the limits I put on all of them were.
Stop talking!
There it is. There's the Stop Talking. Alright, I'm catching this Suzuki and Voltorb because it's not a Nemesis, and it's faster, and I'm sick of it nearly killing me. I would love to run this. Unfortunately, it's not a favorite. I have the other Voltorb. Okay, I think that's the last one. Oh! Alright, Voltorb is... It has Bolt Beak, It has Bolt Beak. It has Bolt Beak, it has Ivy Cudgel. That's a really good start. The Voltorb is definitely a likely to run. Let me just take a look at what's in the forest. But I am probably going to run that Bolt Beak Voltorb. It's got good speed. It's got okay. Oh my god, what is this Tynamo? How is the Tynamo this fast? Howdy, howdy, Pasnik. Welcome in. How? Like, why is this Tynamo all speed and HP? Okay, yeah, we're going all in on that Voltorb. We've got 2 catches left. It's all about the Voltorbs now. I don't want it at level 6, I want it at level 8. Level 8 or nothing. Oh, come on. Can I... I was hoping that I might have, like, a Pure Instance. There we go. There's a Voltorb. Nope. Don't like the negative attack nature. Nice brain cell. A negative attack nature again. So, we're definitely seeing the one with the plus attack nature. What was the other ability? Swift Swim? Yeah, I'm fine with telepathy. Neither of them are particularly good abilities. Yeah, we got that item already, so here we go. Send the Torb. Give me status cap increase and an antidote. Toss the Dragon Gem, and here we go. Servine. Bolt Beak this. Level 9 move is Guillotine. Do I take Guillotine over Electrify? Yeah, for those panic moments. Oh my god, really? A mime, Galarian Mime this early? At least we're faster than it. That's huge. Smog? I don't want Smog. Jet Punch is annoying because that means we don't get our double damage. Smog is your dog signature move. Rolling Kick. Do I take Rolling Kick over Guillotine? What is my target for... Oh, yeah, there's some targets. There are some targets. It is more accurate than Guillotine. Flinch coping, yeah. I mean, Ivy Cudgel has a chance to flinch too. No, it has a high crit rate, that's right. I'm gonna go ahead and use another potion. If we can get through Rock with the energy root intact, we can just turn that into a bunch of potions. I am down to 3 Bolt Beaks. I'd rather go for Ivy Cudgel. Take out that chance to miss. That was a good fight for not overusing Bolt Beak. Power Split? No thanks. My penultimate Bolt Beak. Hex. Thank goodness I didn't get hoisted by my own petard. Alright, after we fight the rival, I am going to run ads and do a Gamba. Actually, no, I'm gonna snooze ads and go through Brock, because I want to take a longer break, this ad break, because I need to... I'm very hungry right now. I need to go grab food. So we're gonna rush Brock here. As long as we can beat Brock in the next... Ooh, PP Max. That's going on Bolt Beak, believe it or not. As long as we beat Brock in the next 7 minutes, we'll be fine. So we just go. And then after Brock, we'll do a prediction about whether or not we beat Brock. Bullet Punch is a priority move, which makes Bolt Beak worse. Hello, Doublade. Doublade is faster than me, which makes Bolt Beak worse. But it's my best move to use, so... Oh, that's a nasty crit. It's a very nasty crit. Frickin' Blood Moon. I should have gone for the... We were gonna get Stab Ivy Cudgel too. Oh, that could have been really cool. That could have been really cool. It wasn't a great stat spread, but with the moves, with Bolt Beak and Ivy Cudgel, with this stat spread could still be pretty good. Dang. Oh well, I do need to run... A, I need to run ads. B, I need to eat. And C, I'm going to put on words on stream. So, give me a second here. And I will see y'all in, like, 15 minutes. Alright. Howdy, howdy, I'm back. Okay. Stuffed my face. Ready to go some more. What did I eat? Some leftover pizza, chicken, banana. I think that was it. Like I said, stuffed my face. Oh, no, I also had a pickle spear too. Yeah. Cam's doing the 24 hours? All right. Oh, poor guy. All right. Plusle's a favorite here. By the way, I love this. I love this table because you got Plusle over here, Minun over here, and the magnet Pokemon Magnemite in the middle. If not now, when? I put that. I feel like I take the blame for that one. I think I put the idea in his head. We are so dead. This is not a good matchup for these moves. Been delirious since hour 9. Yeah. It's I will never do a 24-hour stream. I can tell you that much. Come on, do enough damage. Oh. I wonder if Gyro Ball would have done better. They were riffing on me. Well, was it because of how long I took a food break there? All right, we got Tadbulb, Magnemite, Voltorb. Voltorb was the only favorite. Gotta take the Voltorb. Might have done better with Gyro Ball considering all the speed boost. Yeah, I wasn't thinking about it that much. I think I'm gonna save the last 10 to do on Wednesday. So I think we'll stop at 40. If we don't get a run going, you know. And we'll switch over to some Pal World. Delandra said, Relner will throw your emotion orb into this unfortunate, we'll call it issues. That is a thing I am known to do now. Ooh, okay. Okay, I like this Plusle. I like this Plusle more with level 8. And I want to see what the other ability is. Level 8 has the other ability. Other ability is Wimp Out, which I think I prefer Embody Aspect Speed. I also think there might be a case to stick with the level 6 for Hyperspace Fury. We'll see. We'll see. I'm going to go look at some other mons. Nothing here. Phantom Force not a better move? It is. But wouldn't hurt to have both. So Mareep, one of his abilities is Overtop and Pulse. The other ability is Water Absorb. It's Orbital Compulse would be better for this specific Pokemon. I don't know if I want to run that Mareep. It's too lopsided defensively. My Voltorb is decent. I wouldn't mind seeing if there's wild Voltorbs. Try to get one with maybe a better nature. No. "24 hours stream is easy. What you need to do for it is time to spare, plenty of hydration, food all throughout, wise spreading out of energy drinks, plenty of resolve in the right game." Nah. Well, okay. Here's the thing. The plenty of resolve, that's where it'll get me, you know? I can't resolve for shit. Okay, here's another Plusle. I don't want the minus special attack nature. Well, that's the thing, Storm. I do nothing. That's my secret. All right, this is the Plusle run. All right, egg on. Let's go with, what do I have right now for heals? I got the lemonade. Give me these 2 potions and an antidote. I'm just gonna toss 2 potions. Neither must resolve to hit that let go live button. There's a bit of that, yeah. Fair. Ooh. Okay, that's a lot of special defense. Let's see how Phantom Menace does, whatever it's called. We're fine. Sweet Scent? No thanks. Oh, the burn. Oh wait, I shouldn't have gone for Phantom Force there because it's doing half damage. Okay. Nope. Need to potion. Full heal. I don't have a full heal. Don't know why I thought I did. Okay, good. You're using a special move. That means I can use Mirror Coat. And then you immediately switch to using a physical move. Oh, Hex is fine because I survived it. Hex is fine because I survived it. That's all that matters. I'm gonna go ahead and pop a potion. I know, Holmes, I'm concerned too. Maybe not as concerned as you are. Do you want to go outside? Okay then, okay. Okay, sorry about that. Need me to explain why Blissel, son of the Excelgor, is a nemesis? Well, primarily because it was drafted by Zoga AI. Zoga AI thought it was too powerful to let me have. Okay, I don't have any way to heal this burn, so I'm just gonna fight the Gatekeeper. Hope I can Aurasphere my way into Peter City. Okay. I'm gonna Mirror Coat. You're gonna Flying Press to make my life so much worse. Guess I'm using my Lemonade. That's because I can't change my redeems after the draft. Or I can't change my favorites after the draft. Please stop using physical moves when I'm trying to Mirror Coat you. Ah. Would have evolved into a Kilowatch roll. Alright, Minun. Toxel's a favorite. Peach is a favorite. I'm gonna take the Toxel versus Pichu. The rare case where Toxel has a BSC advantage in the lab. I miss Gunk Shot, which probably would have one-shot. I wonder if Bolty Attack would have one-shot too. I could run this Toxel. I could do it. It's pretty decent. Especially if I find a plate. Flame plate, well, there's a plate. Iron plate, there's a second plate. I hear home that's to come in. Shoot. Here it is. Yeah, Vessel of Ruin isn't great. It's basically a special defense boost. Don't underestimate dog tech. I would never. I would never. Yeah, if it was the physical defense version, that'd be great because I might still die to that Joltik right there. God damn it. Okay, one more seed. We'll save the last 10 for Wednesday. It's to win Voltorb, Elekid, and Helioptile. Elekid is our nemesis, so I must fight it. Alright, we Tail Glow once. And then we immediately go Light of Ruin, and I think I died to the recoil, don't I? Yeah. Alright, well, I got 10 seeds left. I kind of want to save those for Wednesday. So, what we're going to do is we're going to pivot over to some Pal World. And there's a lot of Pal World players right now. I see Broken, I see Benny, I see Batcam, I see Slammer. All right, so yeah, we're swapping over.